All right, so what we're going to do today is we are going to create a value scale and we're going to talk about value. If you read your handout here, it talks about practicing 7 different values to completely fill in the circles above using your pencil. It specifically says do not use your fingers to smudge the graphite. We will talk about that in class. If you would like to know why, I will tell you. And yes, I do know if you use your fingers or not. It also talks about no outlines. You don't want to have outlines with objects because you want your objects to appear like they're real. If you look at your arm, you don't have lines outlining yourself. You just have edges. So you don't want to put lines in there. So you are going to use your graphite stick. This one, the graphite pencil, it's an ebony pencil. It is an ultra smooth ebony pencil, and it will make your values very dark. It will be easy to blend. It is harder to get the lighter values. You may want to use like your number 2 pencil or the other pencil that is in your baggie to do the lighter values, but know that those leads are much harder. So if we start here in the darkest, you can see that you can go really dark. Now I'm obviously going outside of the box. I am following, and I want you to practice this, following my circle. I'm not going up and down. I'm following the contour. And I am pressing super, super hard. And then I'm going back over it by following the contour and making like a circle. Okay, I did not use my hand to smudge my paper away. I just blew that off. And now I have a super dark value. Okay, you can get values 2 ways, by pressure or by going over it multiple times. What you want to do is you want to apply the same value throughout. And for this one, I'm just going to go across it to show you because this is nice and flat. I'm not pressing any differently. I'm making the same pressure. Now I'm going over it again. So I want you to try that. And I'm not pressing differently. It takes a lot of practice, but you want smooth tones. And that is one thing that you will be graded on when you do your value assignments, is if you have smooth tones or not. You don't want tones that look like this. This is bad, okay? This is good. So I can keep going over that. I could press a little bit harder as long as I'm pressing the same pressure through the entire thing. Then I keep going. Now, if I want to blend, say I'm going to go over to this lighter area. Maybe I'll go to this middle tone. I'll go over this quickly. Yeah, I'm coming around following the contour here. If I would like to blend this, I can use my blending tool that I'm going to give you. And now I can blend this. Notice when I do blend, even though I went across this way, that I'm following the contour of my shape, meaning that it's a circle, so I'm going in a circular motion. Okay? I can use my blending tool then for a lighter tone if I really want to. And then you can just leave this one white. Now this one's going to be pretty tricky. Because this is a pretty dark pencil. I am barely touching this. Then I will go back in with my eraser and lighten it up, but if I need to. But it is a different tone than this. I have 3 tones here. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I would have my 5, 6, and 7. This would get me probably a 4 on my assignment because a 3 will get you, or 5 tones will get you a 3. So then I can go in here. And I would clean up my edges. This is just our practice. We don't want to go out of our lines. I'm just going over it again and again. So now I have multiple tones in here. Just so you know, I don't blend with my blending pencil or blending tool. I don't like using a blending tool. I prefer using my pencil. Okay, so that is that.